guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all having a great day. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also hit the bell icon to get notified every time that I post a video. So today I'm going to be sharing with y'all my pregnancy update. So again, if you haven't watched any of my videos, I suggest you watch the first one at least, because I do explain how I have two different due dates and why. But if you don't, that's okay. I'll try to re-explain it just a little bit. But so let's get started. So as I mentioned in my first video, I have the due date of November 2nd and the due date of November 17th. Okay, so if we were going with November 17th, I would be 33 weeks and 4 days today, which would mean the baby is the size of a pineapple, which is pretty big if you think about it. If we were going with the November 2nd due date, then I am 35 weeks and 5 days, and the baby is the size of a honeydew melon, which I'm not sure how big that is because I've never seen a honeydew melon, but it's obviously going to be bigger than a pineapple. So, so yeah, that's that part. So now I'm going to be talking about how I feel and other things. Okay, so I want to start off first with the cravings. So towards the beginning of my pregnancy, I was craving stuff that I did not like milk chocolate, Hershey bars. I hate milk chocolate, okay? And now I love it, or I begin to crave it or whatever. And there's not really, there would be things that I would see in the store and be like, oh my gosh, that looks so good, and I could not get it off my mind since then. But as far as that goes, I have never like been asleep and woke up in the middle of the night and been like, oh, this sounds so good right now. I don't know why. I just don't. I've never really had bad cravings even when I was on my period. But pushing the cravings aside, I'm actually to the point where I'm just not hungry anymore. Like, I can wake up in the morning and my stomach usually would growl because I'd be hungry, but I can go a long time without eating and my stomach wouldn't growl one time and I wouldn't feel the need to eat. Like, I just feel full all the time. Oh, excuse me. But I do know that I need to eat to keep me and the baby healthy. So I'm not saying I force myself to eat. It's not like I'm regret eating. I will eat, and trust me, I will eat, but I just don't get hungry. So I just eat normal time periods, just 3 meals a day, and sometimes a snack if I am pretty much bored, I will eat something. Next, I want to talk about clothing. So it has gotten to the point that I am so big that I cannot fit my old clothes anymore, like my old medium size clothes. For one, they're really tight on my breasts, and two, my stomach is so far out that it makes the shirt really short, so you can see like the bottom of my stomach. And so it's gotten to the point where all I can wear is big t-shirts. I think this is like a large maybe, and I have some 1X's in there. And I will wear my boyfriend's shirts, and his aren't much bigger than mine, but he wears larges, and that is more comfortable to me. Because if not, then I have to keep tugging it, and it's very annoying. So I do have to wear big clothes. I don't wear jeans. I never really liked jeans anyways. And I wear dry fit shorts almost all the time. So that is my clothing. So now I'm going to be talking about sleeping. So actually today I have slept the longest that I have slept in a long time. I went to bed, let's say around 11ish, and I woke up at 6 because my sister had some friends over before they went to school. They had to take like the pre-ACT or whatever, and they cooked a breakfast, and so I ate breakfast with them. And I went back to sleep around 7, and I woke up at 12:30. So that would be 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 hours. And then I went back to sleep at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12 hours that I slept. and that is the longest I have slept in a really long time. But besides that being a good night, just so happened to be a good night, besides that, I cannot fall asleep easy at all. I used to sleep on my stomach, and now I can't. And I can't sleep on my back, and I hate sleeping on my side. So it's very hard for me to get comfortable, and usually I end up falling asleep when I'm at the point where I can't even open my eyes by myself anymore. So I never can just voluntarily take a nap or anything. I have to be literally so tired that any position is comfortable. So that's what sucks about this part, is because I'm just so big and it's uncomfortable. Also, I can't be laying on my back and just lift up out of bed. I have to roll on my side, throw my feet off the bed, and then lift up. So it is getting really hard. I can't even really use my ab muscles anymore because it's that bad. But I can deal with it for a little bit longer. Anyway, so next let's talk about my face. So I'm not bragging whatsoever. I know there's people out there who have glowing skin, and I don't consider mine glowing. I just consider it clear. Yeah, that's a better word. Except for the fact that my eyes are like dark, which they have always been dark, so that's why I don't consider my skin glowing, because it's not. I haven't had any breakouts. I will have like a pimple or two maybe, and so that is the good part, that my skin is really clear, and it's kind of pale, more pale than it used to be, but still I'm really happy with it, and I really hope that it stays like this afterwards, because my acne was really bad before I got pregnant, and so I've just really enjoyed a smooth face. And I know some people do get breakouts while they're pregnant, and some people don't. I'm lucky, I guess. I used to hate breakouts when I got on my period, or just in general, because my acne was so bad. So let's talk about shopping and my nursery. So you can probably tell I have some stuff in the background right there, right there. This is the nursery, so I will be doing a nursery tour when the baby gets here, and I have some stuff like the car seats and the pack and play, and I'm going to take that out, and so when the baby gets here, it'll all be cleaned up, and I will do a nursery tour. And so as far as that goes, I don't need anything else. I have everything I need. I have diapers, wipes, I have plenty of clothes. I have a bed, that's a changing pad right here. I don't have a changing table because I have no room for it, but that can just, you know, lay on my bed, and I can, you know, whatever. I have a diaper genie, which I don't know if I'm going to be using. So if you are pregnant or have a baby and you use the diaper genie, let me know how you like it. Or if you got one and you didn't like it, just let me know in the comments, because I'm not for sure. The only reason I would use it is because my dogs, they like to get into stuff. So with that being said, I really have nothing else to buy. I have everything I need. So that is done. I wish I had more stuff to buy because I love going shopping for the baby, but I really do not need anything. Like, there's still a couple people asking me what I need, and like they want to give me something, but I'll have everything. My last thing that I needed came in the other day, and that is my diaper bag, so I was excited about that. But other than that, I'm done with everything. Now let's talk about my patience. So I'm getting very impatient being pregnant still. It feels like it has been a year, literally, and it's been close enough. I just can't wait. Looking at the stuff in my room and just wishing that the baby was here already, and I just can't wait to be a mom, like real life, holding a baby mom and changing diapers and waking up in the middle of the night. And I know people are gonna be like, oh no, you're not prepared, and I'm probably not, but I'm also tired of carrying this baby. My back hurts all the time, I can't sleep, and I'm ready to pop it out. And I'm saying it because I am going to do a gender reveal and name reveal for you guys. So let's talk about shortness of breath. So sometimes I will just be sitting there and my heart will start beating like really hard out of my chest, and I'll get like really short of breath, I guess you say. And then it will cause me to have a panic attack. If you have panic attacks, I know what you go through. They're terrible. Gosh, I hate panic attacks. But yeah, shortness of breath is not my friend. I get really hot, and then I look, you know, panic attacks, basically you feel like you are dying, like you are dead, like already, like you cannot breathe. And that's how I feel. I have a panic attack more than a couple times a week, so it's a lot of the time. And it's mainly when I guess it's the way the baby is positioned. I'm not sure about all that, but it causes me to not be able to breathe good at all, and then it leads to a panic attack. And along with panic attacks, I have been having mental breakdowns. So every night, there's not a night that goes by, I don't think there's been a night in like a couple weeks that I have not had a mental breakdown about something. And I'm not saying every time I cry is a mental breakdown. I'm saying I literally have doubts of myself, and it's stressful. So I will cry easy. Like, if the other day I was getting so aggravated because my dogs wouldn't quit barking, and like my Xbox wasn't working and I couldn't get it to pull up, and I started crying, and I was on the phone with Nash, and I was like, I can't do this, I'm so aggravated, everything's pissing me off. And he was like, I'm sorry. And I was like, I can't do this. But besides just crying over aggravation, I have been sitting in bed with Nash, and then we will I'll just be thinking, and then I'll be like, Nash, I can't do this. And then I'll start having a mental breakdown, and I'm just like, what if something goes wrong? Like, what if I'm not the perfect mother? What if I can't give the baby the life that it needs? And just different things crossing my mind that make me stressed out and worried. And I worry myself too much, and I know. So, I don't know. Usually I just cry for a little bit, and then Nash will hold me in his arms, and then he'll be like, it's gonna be okay. Like, you see how supportive everyone is. Like, if you need help, it's there. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. And then the next night, it'll most likely happen again. Or I'll cry about something really stupid, like the fact that what was it? We were having pancakes, and I don't put syrup on my pancakes, and if you haven't tried this, you need to. You just put butter on the pancake, and then you put a little bit of sugar on it, and like the sugar melts in the butter, or dissolve, I don't know, but anyways, need to try it. It's so good. And I was putting a little bit of sugar on it, and it would not come out, but it sounded like it kept coming out. Like, the kind of shaker that we had makes noise, and it sounded like a lot was coming out. And my boyfriend was like, dang. And I was like, I looked at him, and I was like, and then I went to my room and cried about it. He was like, what? And I was like, I feel fat. And so that's that. But anyways, I think that's all I have to say about my pregnancy right now. I really can't think of anything else. But thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't, like I always say, subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified every time that I post a video. I will be trying to post as much as I can. I'm not promising a schedule yet, but I'm trying to do everything and figure out how I want to do it and just get on a routine. So just be prepared for a video to come out any day, anytime. Okay? So thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a great